Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yeah, we actually did a lot of work with community issues in Com 110. And what attracted me most to the issue that I chose, which was minimum wage, is that it's going to affect a lot of people around the country. There's a lot of people that are on minimum wage right now. And the thing with that is they think that prices are going to stay the same and that they're going to have more money so that they'll be able to actually make a living. The issue with that is, with minimum wage going up, is that it's going to cause inflation. And with inflation, the prices of almost everything that can be sold is going to go up, whether it be clothes, food, or even houses. I researched and found that the prices for those are going up. So it's really just something that people need to take into consideration when they are voting for the prices to go up. I found that a lot of jobs are actually going to suffer. A lot of places are going to actually be forced to shut down because the cost of the product they're selling is going up and they still have to be able to pay their workers. And with that, they're not getting enough business and they're actually forced to shut down. Another thing I found is that a lot of places are starting to invest in robots to do the work for them. And by that I mean they buy a robot that does it and it's only a one time cost. It might be a large amount, but in the end it's worth it because they don't have to pay a salary or, in this case, minimum wage. So it works out really good for the companies, but it makes the unemployment rate also go up.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Yeah, the call to action that we chose was the conservation of fishing. And the reason we chose that is because me and my partner were both really into fishing and we actually had never met before. So it was really nice getting to work with this man. And we researched it and we found that the conservation of fishing is actually more important than people are making it out to seem. Um, there's a lot of things that revolve around it. The fish species are going down, and that's bad because people use the fish for food and for other products. Also, we found that jobs are also decreasing because with there being less fish, there's less work to do, and it makes it bad for the people who catch the fish, who sell the fish, and for people who process the fish. So it made it really hard for people to continue their jobs when they're not really catching a lot of fish. We found out that North Dakota actually plays a part in this because they have their own hatchery that dispenses fish into lakes around North Dakota. And that's really nice because it helps preserve the lakes that are around here. We also found that a lot of the times people will poach the fish or hunt them illegally or just take too many of them. So our call to action was that people need to abide by the rules so that we're able to save this industry that makes this country so much money.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think that my partner would say my biggest strength was being able to put together our presentation. A lot of it was done by me, a lot of the research that went into it, and picking and pulling information, and actually putting it onto our sheet to study and to look over. And the way that we had the presentation set up was also done by me, and also who picks what and when to go was done by me. So I would say that the trait I have would be organization. My organization skills were really good in this project, and I think it showed.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
I would say that we really didn't have a lot of challenges working as a team. We both got together really a lot and got the information put together. We really clicked with each other, so it was really easy to hang out and get the work done. I would say the hardest part about the presentation, though, would have been actually delivering it. We knew that we had a lot of good information, but we both knew that we were not the best with presenting. So we knew that we had to put the absolute best information in so that what we lacked on presentation skills, we made up with content on the inside.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I think that the biggest takeaway I'm going to have from Com 110 is that everybody screws up speeches. Nobody is perfect with giving these. And you just have to get the mindset that if you mess up, the people that you're presenting to really aren't going to notice because they don't even know what you're going to say next. So when you screw up, you just can't let it get to you, and you have to be able to talk on the run and be able to just get back into your groove and not let it mess with your head.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.